Hello everybody, this is Klonoa Taxmaster. Welcome back to another week of Newletter. This week I felt a little good today, so I'm going to be very professional. When I mean professional, I mean we're just going to do the same thing, and I'm going to be a little bit more scripted because there's a few games that actually caught my eye. Games that probably I would, if I, had the money, would take. And you can say why I said that in a few minutes. But I also got a few things I like to say after as well. But let's get started with the first game. The first game is a pretty good one. The reason why I'm putting it first is because by this point, it's very well known. Everybody expects it every time. It's just that time again, and this is what I love about the series. It's pretty much your history book, but not really. It's Assassin's Creed and the Syndicate this time, and we're pretty much in this now. We have gone through multiple periods. We have gone, really old periods. The only period we haven't gone is the Egyptian. And man, seeing some Egyptian outfit on the assassin will be sweet. And some other things, will be awesome just to see. Maybe the Chinese dynasty won't be one. Or some Japan Edo era. That would be an awesome one as well. Little ninja backgrounds and everything. That's what I love about Assassin's Creed. It's not, the stories are done for you. We have at least over 6,000 years of human history that we can explore. But let's get started because Assassin's Creed Syndicate takes place in 1868 London, the Industrial Revolution, an age of invention and wealth built on backs of the working class. Against a killer named Jacob Frey, you recruit a gang to fight for justice on behalf of the oppressing working class. Lead the underworld to reclaim London in an adventure filled with action, intrigue, and brutal combat. With Jacob as the leader, players can establish UK's fiercest gang, the only force that can challenge the elite and defeat rival gangs to bring freedom to oppressed folks. Enemy strongholds can be infiltrated by using arsenals to dominate London's underworld, from robbing trains to rescuing child workers. Players will do everything they can to bring justice to London's lawless streets. And that's pretty much it. You're gonna develop your own gang, the Syndicate, like the Mafia kind of, but not really the Mafia. So I'm really excited for that one. It's gonna be released for the PS4, the Xbox One, and for PC. So none of the old generation. I could see why. Maybe there's some features that can be run on the console. New hardware. More ability to fix. Now the next game is Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth, and I had to Google a little bit on this one, and I should have clicked on one of these. It's pretty much, it should feel the 19. It's pretty much, it's really steampunky apparently. I'm going to Amazon right now. It says, tell your own story. Tell your own love story. So it is a love story pretty much. Play your experience of a romantic fairy tale, which these Destiny 5 will capture your heart and sweep off your feet. I'm interested now. Too bad it's only for the PS Vita. You get a handsome historical figure, introduce 5 well-known European leader figures such as Arsène Lupin, Abraham Van Singh, Victor Frankenstein, Empire Brankin, and Court Saint Germain. I'm sorry if I butchered any of those. And now I want to get this because, sorry, hear my dog. I want to get this because also the next line I'm about to say. Immersive steampunk exquisite settings and characters. Code Realize Guardian Rebirth is filled with 19th century industrial steam-powered machines, gothic Victorian costume designs, and many gears and clock outfits. I gotta check out what clock outfits are real quick. Decorated design and patterns, so clock designs on your clothing. It will be, that's perfect, gears and everything. That's what steampunk is. This is what this game, if you want to know, really join steampunk, because I haven't been in steampunk for a while, but I'm still into it. I should start playing more steampunk games. Code Realized, by the way, sounds exactly like a steampunk game. You know, I mean, obviously you're not gonna be, you know, you have 5 characters. I mean 5 people. But if you're not into looking go, I'm into that stuff because they have good stories. You should listen to them. Not into the movies when it comes to love stories because they're very cheesy about it. But video games, you know, when you're forced to read, you know, you're forced to play it. When you grab it, you better expect a good story, and that's why I'm so excited about Code Realize. It's good. It's $40. Yes, it's a little pricey at this point, but yes, I like it. I would buy it if I had a PS Vita. Right now, I can't. The next game is RPG Maker MB, and pretty much it has. This is a good game, and I want to say game more like. If I say game, then I'm gonna say like, ooh, it's playable. I see this more as a tool now at this point, because on top of that, it has characters already downloaded for you. You know, all the textures done. All you gotta do is turn on the program. You know, look for the files, and you know, do your own character setting, your own visuals and everything, and it's very awesome. You can say, well, it's awesome because now with this, people could actually truly make a Zelda-esque game, but also with turn-based mechanics that Zelda did not. Pretty much think of it as Earthbound, your own controllable Earthbound ending. Now here, what I'm gonna say why I would not. If I could, I would, but I won't. It comes right now. If you buy it, pre-order it, it comes with RPG Maker, the game, the console, the cover art, character pack, and the essential set. And it's on the 10% discount for a whopping $72. And if you order after the pre-order, you gotta pay a full $80. Yes, that's why it's very hard. But when it does come out, you know, it could be revolutionizing. You know, you say, why so? You know, why would I pay $80? Well, think of it as your own little gateway of making your own world. I would do it personally. I would, because I want to see how hard it is to make a game, so I can show respect. But then if I buy it, I will have to, you know, dedicate a lot of time to it. Because it's $80, you know. It's like Star Wars. It's like buying the Star Wars. You know, you gotta pay the $80, then you gotta buy a bunch of other bonus packs with it, which total comes out $120. But right now, if you run it for the Windows, you're gonna need like a Windows like 7, 8, 8.1, or 10. I'm very surprised they're able to run it on the 10. But now they had. This series also had like multiple. I'm for sure this game. I know there was if I remember right, going down to my bigger town, going to their local game store other than GameStop. They had an RPG Maker back on the PS2. Don't quote me from the same company, but they also had the same time RPG Maker 2003 if I remember right. And I think that was a nice way. But I think with this now. This allows everybody to, you know, be a little more creative on their side. You know, if you want to enter gaming, I recommend getting this. It requires, like I said, the OS and Intel 2 Duo or better, and 2 GB of RAM. So pretty much it's still very open, compatible Open GLR, 1 GB available space. So it's not that demanding. I mean, not space demanding. And you need at least 1280 by 768, so 720 does not cut it out for this. I'm sorry, you have to go a little higher. But this game could really, bring in more gamers into the scene, or more game developers. I got 2 more games to go, so let's go. Next game is also another kind of anime-esque game, pretty much in a world torn by war between 2 powerful nations fighting for rule and supremacy. Follow the journey of Sori, a young man with a pure heart looking for answers on a lost civilization, and Seraphim, superior entities mentioned in all legends. Together with Alicia and a night girl found unconscious in collapsing ruins, and his best friend Mikelo, the cast will discover soon enough a powerful force is rising in the shadows. So pretty much kind of like, but instead of being post-apocalyptic world, you're in a war still, and you gotta figure it out. A lot of mysteries behind it. So that is something. And for final, The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes being released this week on the 23rd, Friday. Perfect, right guys? Friday, it's perfect time to get it, you know, crack open it, you know. And pretty much the visual style of The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds comes across a new adventure. In this journey, 3 players team up, each as links, to cooperatively make their way through dungeons and battle bosses. Use the new totem mechanic, which, let me check what totem mechanic is because I am very bad at this. You know, I'm still learning a lot of things. To stack 3 links on top of each other to reach higher grounds and solve puzzles. Collect loot to create wearable alphas, each with a different boost or ability. And totem mechanic. Let me see. Today says player with a new mechanic which can stack. Oh, the totem mechanic. I know what it is now. Totem. You're able to stack each other. That is awesome. Now you got that, you know, the merging thing. We're able to switch from 2D to 3D. Like that's an old mechanic personally. That is a very old mechanic, and bringing that again will probably, you know, refresh. So I'm assuming the totem mechanic was also introduced in Nintendo World with the Super Mario's. You know, you grab your character and just throw them out. Was first introduced in the Super Mario Wii. And I said, like, wow, that's interesting, you know. But with this, you know, with bringing it back and actually able to use it with 3 instead of 2, it's truly, you know, something that Nintendo's good at, bringing back old mechanics into a new, fresh look. You know, instead of just chucking each other, you have to actually use them properly and reach certain places instead of just grabbing each other and trying to mess each other up. You can't mess each other because if one person dies, you all, you know, messed up. So this is truly a game that we could truly learn, you know, Nintendo could truly hope they don't mess up on. Now, I got a few things coming up this week. First of all, I got 3 videos coming out this week. I will get Fighting Climax. I gotta go check Fighting Climax real quick. But first of all, I have the other half of the first part of the Fighting Climax coming out, and I got 2 Sonic games coming out as well. Obviously, it will not be posted up till Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, where those games I could actually, you know, let them out. Now, here's what I'm, you know, trying to hurry up. Now I'm running low on time. Now, here's the interesting. I'm helping a guy financially, I mean a little bit, and recreating his own Twilight Princess HD version, and he's been doing amazing progress right now. Lately I've been joining his chats. Obviously I can't do it this weekend, but on Tuesday 8 p.m. Pacific or 7 p.m. Central, he does his streams. And he does this for like 3 or 4 hours. And I go and help him out. Obviously, it's really hard to balance between, you know, him, you know, because I also share a channel with Wondering on my Skyward Sword. So that is something that I need to keep track and hope that we can somehow balance everything out. So far, it doesn't seem I could balance everything out, but right now, it looks really challenging, but it's good for me. I'm really excited with the game, and I would love to continue on with this. I'm also looking for a job as well because I'm about to get laid off. I'm about to quit my other job. Trust me, it's horrible. Don't do it. When you don't like a job, you want to quit. My friends told me like, "Why do you quit?" You know, everybody's like relaxed, everything's being done. What's so hard about it? Like, trust me, you don't want to be it. But that's all I got for this week. Next week, I hope we have good games coming out as well, or something interesting coming out. But I'm guessing it's that winter time and not a lot of things are coming out. I'll see you guys. Till then, bye bye.
The winner is Lucario.